Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Maimuna Ajetumobi and you're welcome to iBusiness 4.0 Pitch Challenge tagged Shapherd's Cave. The iBusiness Shapherd's Cave for this Ramadan is proudly sponsored by SunTrust Bank. Our finalist today is Tajuddin Olabanji and he owns FineTaj Network Solutions. Let us hope that he can convince the Shepherds to give him the money.
Tajuddin, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You're welcome to Shapherd's Cave. You're the first contestant. In 1 minute, please introduce yourself and give a brief overview of your business to the Shepherds. Go now.
Okay, my name is Tajuddin Olabanji Olushesi. I started my career as from accounting background. I have a BSc accounting from University of Lagos. I have worked with the bank for about 7 years in marketing department. After that, I realized that I need to move forward to be an entrepreneur, to be an employer of labor. I decided to learn how to do a retail outsourcing of gas, and I started that precisely about 3 years ago. And now I started with 150 kg, that is 350 kg cylinder. Then over time, I have gotten about 10, 50 kg cylinder, that is 500 kg. Now I have 2 shops, one in Oshoki, one in New Garage, Bagada, where I sell retail gas to the end users. Retail gas is a liquefied gas and is used in virtually every home now. A recent research that was conducted in 57 STDA of Lagos State confirmed that about 60%.
All right, thank you very much, Tajuddin. We'll let the Shepherds have the floor now. Please listen carefully for your questions. Shepherds, please, you have the floor to take your questions. Mr. Salim, do you want to go first?
So yeah, I'm trying to just start, getting the profile. I think it would be good to know a bit more. You didn't talk a bit more about what you would do with the funds if you got to win.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I have been engaged in the banking industry. I work with the microfinance bank for about 7 years. In the microfinance bank, I was in the marketing department. I interact with people. And before I left, shortly before I left the bank, there was...
Straight to the point, if you got to win, what's the business of the money?
Pardon?
How would the money if you got to win, how would the money help your business?
Okay, that will help my business it's going to improve my sales. Currently, my monthly turnover is 420,000 naira because I sold 1,500 kg cylinder on monthly basis. So if I have the fund, it's going to increase my sales base to 560,000 naira on monthly basis. And that will translate to about 2,000 kg that will be sold on monthly basis. So if I got the fund will be used to acquire additional cylinders, that's the 450 kg cylinder. That will increase my capacity to 1,200 kg, and I'll be able to sell at least 1,500 in a month. And if I get the fund as well, it's going to help me to translate. Currently, I use the traditional means of transfer. I need to get a pump. That is the current requirement that will make the dispense of the gas faster. So if I get this one, I'm hopeful that I'm going to get 25% increment on the current sales and on current turnover, and probably on the current profit that I make. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Mr. Inka Adibayo, do you want to go next?
Yes, I think my own question will center around the fact that, yeah, I've been taking cognizance. I saw the data you provided concerning Lagos State, saying the potential, but what are the potential risks in that gas business based on the fact that you've been in the business before? What are the potential risks that you observe?
Yeah, virtually the major risk in the business is the fire risk. And that is why one of those things that is required of an individual that is going to the business is to join an association whereby you have training from time to time on how to fight fire. From what we have done so far is that we have fire extinguisher, and then we have pills where necessary accessories or equipment that could quench fires are placed, and we have everything in place to mitigate the risk of fire. And of course, at every of the shop, we have the fire alarm notice placed there, so that in case of any issue, we'll be able to call the respective agency that will come to our aid. So the major risk in the business is the fire risk, and these are the means by which we mitigate it.
Okay, apart from the fire risk that you consider from your own angle as an operator and as someone who is involved in the supplies, what about the consumer? Do you think they are well educated and enlightened enough?
Yes, that is one of those things that we do once we supply gas. In most cases, what we do is we do delivery at home. And once we go to pick people's gas, we tell them that they must be careful and be aware that each gas cylinder has an expiry date. And the expiry date is decoded with we have 4 codes that you can use to get the expiry date. We have A, B, C, D. And that A, B, C is indicating the quarters. The first quarter is A, second quarter is B, C is the third quarter, while the fourth quarter is D. So at the edge of your cylinder, if you look at it, there's a place where label is put. You'll see either A06. That means your cylinder is due to expire in the first quarter of 2006. Or you have D020. This means your cylinder is due to expire the last quarter of 2020. These are what we tell our customers once we go to take delivery. I'll make sure that anytime we see cylinders that are wanting, immediately we take it to our shop, we call the owner of the cylinder. See, this your cylinder is having issue. You cannot continue using it. These are what we do to the end user to make sure that they are safe while they are using fine gas.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Mariam.
Okay, thank you, Tajuddin. Before I ask my question, I just want to draw your attention to something which you should let your customers know, that gas LPG is deliberately odorized for safety. So that's one of the mitigations you have. Okay, so you let them know that once they start to perceive the odor of gas, it means that there's something wrong. Okay, so that's just one information I wanted to give you. My question is around your profit. You talked about your turnover. What's your cost like? What's your profit like? How many people are in your employment today?
Yeah, so currently I have 2 people. One is manning the first shop, and the other person is manning the third shop. And with my own personal self, though I'm not on the full time, but I do visit the 2 shops to take stock and take record. So what I make as in the gross profit for now is, because we buy the cylinder from the source at 212 naira. So now in the last month, I bought 1,500 kg of cylinders, and that is 318,000 naira. So the selling price is 280 naira per kg.
We have about 3 minutes left, please. So round up so that the last Shapherd can have a take and we can move to the next person.
So the last one I bought, I sold for 280 naira per kg. I sold 1,500 kg. So that is 420,000 naira. So the gross profit is 102,000. If I remove salary and some other things, which is about 50% of the fund, so I will have like 50,000 naira.
Okay, Mrs. Sherifa, you're up, please.
Okay, Tajuddin, salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Now, you say you have 3 shops.
2 shops, ma'am.
3 shops. Where are the shops?
2.
Where are the shops located?
Okay, the first shop is located at Woroshoki, number 23 Baba Emi Street, Woroshoki.
No, just the area.
Woroshoki. And the second shop is in New Garage, Tagada.
Okay.
Yes.
Third one, you have 2 shops. So they're in the same area. What is you said you buy cylinders. Do people come to buy, they buy cylinders off you, or they bring the cylinders for you to fill?
Yes, we sell cylinder as in form of accessory, but we go to the houses to pick up their cylinders and fill and return to them. Because we found out that there is a lot of competition. Many people are doing the business around. The only way we can hedge out our competitor is for us to distribute to houses.
That you have a car to do that.
So we use a bike.
Use a bike. So that comes with some expenses. And then what are you doing in terms of marketing? You said you have a lot of competitors. What do you do in terms of marketing, apart from just going to their house? That is service. Going to their house to pick their cylinders and then fill. I'm sure they too will be doing the same thing.
What we do, part of what we do is make sure that, just like I've said earlier, we advise our customers. We make sure that we are very close to our customers, that nobody can take them away from us. And from that, our customers sell us to other friends. So now, as I'm talking now, we started with about 50 customer base. Now we have close to 80 customer base, and we are growing it day in, day out.
So you rely on your existing customers and referrals, not looking for other customers.
We do that when we meet. Yes, we do that by talking to people, and then sometimes we have a sticker that we put on our cylinders. Whenever we do delivery, we put stickers, and we have business cards that we give to people when we meet them, so that could probably enhance them to come to us. But there are some other things that we feel we could do as time goes on, so we can do that.
All right.
Okay. Does anyone have one last question before you leave?
No, yes.
That will be all.
Okay, thank you very much, Tajuddin. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you very much.
Now, the moderator, can I ask, I don't know what, can I crave your indulgence to quickly, maybe just 5 minutes, I don't know whether it's going to be okay, to just quickly go through the profile, because I have not gone through the profile. Okay. I was just about to start, so I'm not particularly flowing. So, if you have like background, I don't know, what do you think, Salim and Yinka?
Okay.
But
Well, buying additional stuff definitely means more money. So let us hope that he has convinced the Shepherds and it makes it to the finals, right? A very big Jazakumullahu khayran to our sponsor, SunTrust Bank, and a very big Jazakumullahu khayran to you too for tuning in. I am Maimuna Ajetumobi, and I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.